I am unstoppable. I am the immovable object and the hard place at the same time, and you are just a little pea in between getting smashed in the clutches of MTG freaking Malone. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful freaking Monday. I know I do, because I'm in Paris right now, and I'm eating eclairs and baguettes left and right. I will be cutting up those baguettes, putting in the eclair, closing the baguette, eating it all up. I don't know if it will be good. I don't know yet, but once I'm done, I will tell you when I'm back. Because remember that on Friday, there will be my birthday freaking stream. It's not on Friday, my birthday. It's your tomorrow. But still, it's going to be amazing. And I hope that you will all be here celebrating a little bit with your boy Malone. Also, if you don't know what to get me, well, easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you haven't done so already, we are on our way to 15K. Shameless plug right away, as the making of this video, which is the making of yesterday's video, we're 200, not even 200 people away from the 15K, which is an amazing freaking milestone. I know, shameless plug right at the beginning, but sometimes you just have to activate kArN Sylex and get it all out of here. So enough with the yammering. Let's get into the, kArN is bad, hammering. Yes, there was the SpongeBob chicken. I know you cannot see my arms, but it's here, trust me. People say kArN is bad. They just don't know how to use kArN. kArN is amazing, trust me. So, kArN creates a tap Power Stone token that you can only use to, cast non-artifact spells or to activate abilities. You can still activate abilities, but for casting, it's only artifact spells, which I kind of a little bit of forgot during the video, I am honest. There will be a time where I forgot. Also, the -1, it's just so good. You may pay any amount of mana, look at that many cards from the top of your library, and then put one of those cards into your hand. That means that you can pay like 7 mana, look at the top 7 cards. I mean, hey, is that perfect? It might be. You know, it always depends how you're using it. And a -7, oh! You get an emblem which you tap an untapped artifact you control, and this deals 1 damage to any target. Any target. You can do that instant speed, whenever you want. And that is just so good. And you know who's one of kArN's best friends here? Teferi, who slows the freaking sunset, man. Because you choose up to 1 target artifact, target creature, and 1 target land, untap those, and you gain 2 life. And if it's an opponent's permanence, you tap those. So yeah, you make yourself this Power Stone token that is tapped, you untap it with the Teferi, now you have the mana for, using the -1 later, or whatever. You can do with it whatever you want. It's your mana. You can choose it however you want. Then a -2, you look also at the top 3 cards, put 1 of them into your hand, so we have a lot of card selection. And a -7, untap all permanents you control during each opponent's untap step. That means you can just deal them all the damage with all the Power Stones that you have. All of it. Twice in a row. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it is. Trust me, it is very darn freaking beautiful. Because we have a lot of artifacts that we want to untap apart from this. Well, we have 1. And that is the Timeless freaking Lotus. Oh, look at this curve. You go in whatever, just playing a little bit. Then turn 4 Teferi. Turn 5 Timeless Lotus. Oh, do we have 5 mana now? Again, on turn 5 to use for us? Yes, we do. And we can do with it whatever we want, We can play the Jodah. We can play the kArN. We can bring down kArN Sylex. We can only do, so much. There's stuff that we cannot do right away, like the Teferi Negotiator, the Wandering Emperor, the Temporal Firestorm, and all of these are like double color of 1 color. So we cannot use them. But, if you have the kArN out, now you can tap this, untap it with the Teferi, tap it once more, now you can look at the top 10 cards of your library. Please tell me that you will not find what you need in the top 10 cards of your library to do whatever you need to destroy your opponents. Yes, you will. Oh, yes, you will. Trust me. So, why is Jodah in here? Well, Jodah is okay. It's not like exactly what I want here, but, and that is a big but, and we like those here at MTG Malone. Jodah will cascade for you for almost everything that you play in this deck. This legendary will find you nothing, but that is alright. But this is legendary, this is legendary, this is legendary, this is legendary, this is freaking legendary. So that means if your Jodah is out, you can do a lot of things and get one of those things for free. Maybe also kArN Sylex. kArN Sylex, I had to try it out. I will tell you right away, there's little situations where you really want to use it, but if you do, it's going to be amazing. Jaya. Oh, I had to try her because she is the negotiator together with the Unifier. You know, they're doing the job in the story. They had to work together. You create a monk, it's a nice little blocker. You exit top 2 cards, so once more, you get card selection. Then you can, you know, make creatures attack. That is not that important in this deck, but, you could, like, you know, get to the -8. Who knows? Might happen. And whenever you cast a red instant or sorcery spell, you copy it twice. We only have the Temporal Firestorm, so that is not that important. What is important, though, is the +1 and the -1. Those are the 2 things why the Jaya is in here, and I really, really wanted to try her out. Maybe it's not that needed. If you don't have the wild cards, maybe change her out for put in 1 more Wandering Emperor, 1 more whatever you want. You know, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, Wandering Emperor. If you have your Jodah out and your Wandering Emperor, you do this during their turn, now you get a free Planeswalker of, you get a free kArN Sylex. You cannot get a free Planeswalker because it's like less, you know, it's like Cascade. But you get a free kArN Sylex. So, if you're really in a pickle, you play the Wandering Emperor, now you can get rid of the whole freaking board, and it's going to be freaking amazing. We have the Sphinx of the Clear Skies in here, because this will at least have domain 3, if not 4. And that is going to be good, because whenever it deals combat damage to play, you reveal the top X cards of your library. They split it in 2 piles. A pile can be 0, and then you choose one of those piles, put it in your hand. So we have even more card selection. So this is a very, very darn nice card to have in here. It is not legendary, but it has War 2, which is also pretty darn good. So yeah. A very good card to have here, because we're playing a lot of these like triple lands, you know, we have 3 of them. Maybe I should put in all of them, I don't think so. We already have like almost all of the colors. Do we have all? We do have all of the colors. We do have all of the colors. So yeah, you can have this up until freaking domain 5, so that is very darn freaking good. Leyline Binding, you will be able to play this for 1, latest on turn 3. If you have like a Raffine's Tower and a freaking, I don't know, Spara's Head. No, not Spara. You need the Jetmir's Garden. So Raffine's Tower and Jetmir's Garden. Now the Leyline Binding costs you 1. 1 mana. And you can exile whatever you want. The Temporary Lockdown. If you're up against an aggressive deck, they play out their whole freaking hand, their mono red, whatever. Now you get rid of the whole freaking board. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Runic Shot. Oh, so good. For 1 mana, you destroy target tapped creature. Sorcery speed, yes. But if you put a blue onto that, you even get to scry too. So our card selection is out of here, man. It's in freaking insane. I have 1 Temporal Firestorm in here. I only put in 1 because we have so many Planeswalkers that I'm afraid that maybe it will be too much. But if you need to push the button, that is real good. And if you have a lot of mana, you know, you can push that button. Together with the Timeless Lotus and all of your lands, you might have enough freaking mana to do so. So you deal 5 damage to all creatures and all Planeswalkers, but you're able to phase out 2 of your permanents before you do so. So that is very darn freaking good. Otherwise, there's some older cards in here, like the Vanquish the Horde. Just, you know, if they're going super wide, well, now you have a 2 mana board wipe, and the Depopulate, just in case you need 1 on turn 4. We have the Plaza of Heroes. We need a hero, because most of our permanents are legendary. We will be able to play them, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have all of the triumphs but 1, and yeah, 2 beautiful Magali Villeneuve mountains, 2 beautiful Magali Villeneuve islands, and 2 very beautiful Magali Villeneuve plains. This deck is super good, trust me. Oh my lord, I wish I could have put Liliana in here. That is why I used her little thing here, you know, the sleeves, to at least show her some love, but there is no place for black spells in this deck. So this is only my first version of a kArN deck. I still have some more ideas, but this is only the first version. It can be even more disgusting, and it will be. Trust me, it will be. So thank you all so very freaking much. I wish you all a beautiful Monday once more. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those legendary games. There we will prove that kArN ain't no farn. Fractal Cucumber, we're up against the same people a lot today. I have to say, we're going first. I like it, I really do. And I will be going with Xander's Lounge here. And, yes, I mean, I can play almost everything here. No problemo at all. None so ever. Now the Fractal Binding only costs 3. Like, can you look at it? Like, look at this. Look at this. This is just bananas. Just literally freaking bananas. Okay. So we don't have a white source though yet. Well, we will find it sooner or later, you know. I am pretty darn certain that we will. At least I do hope so. Well, there it is now. There is the white source now. Pretty good. Pretty darn freaking good. And we do have the Temporal Firestorm as well, so I'm not too afraid, you know. A little bit mama hold me, but I'm not too afraid, I have to say. Like, there is worse, you know. There is freaking worse. Okay, alrighty, that is super annoying, but not the other two were all annoying, I have to say. Decline.
Or carnage.
And decline.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
I mean, hey, you know, this is just us gaining 2 life. This is just us gaining 2 life here. This one. It doesn't change too much, but it's still alright, you know. And next turn we can plus it, as long as you don't have another bloodthirsty adversary. Okay. Alright. But that also makes this Temporal Firestorm a little bit easier, you know. Just makes it a little bit easier. No worries here. They're going all in to get rid of my Teferi. Chef's kiss delicious. Chef's kiss freaking delicious. So this Temporal Firestorm will be coming down and be super darn annoying to them. And we now even have another, like, you know, Teferi. So ape. So ape. Get out of here, everybody. Get the Firestorm right into your face. Now we do have the Teferi, we do have the Leyline of Binding. So we can do some things. I'm not worried. A little bit, but not too much, you know. It is still alright. It is still absolutely alright. We're getting the Teferi. Next turn we play the Leyline, you know. Everything is bueno. Just freaking a bueno. Okay, go ahead. You do whatever you need to do. Alrighty, bringing down the Teferi. Now we're up again, you know, that is just super darn good. I like it a lot. Submit 0, and bring down Xander's Lounge. Okay, so now we're back to 9 life. Amazing, nothing lost. We're still good, we're still absolutely freaking good. Okay, and we will Leyline Binding this right away. The Phoenix chick. Oh no, not the Phoenix chick. Please don't. So this Tenacious Underdog needs to go. What do you have here for 1 mana? Are you cutting down your own Tenacious Underdog? That is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. That was a little bit unexpected. But hey, you know, we do have the Sphinx here, which is also pretty darn good. We have another Leyline Binding. So maybe I am going with the kArN here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going with the kArN. Alright, making myself a little, you know, tap Power Stone token. And now I'm untapping all of these. Artifact. Creature. Land. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Okay, so now we can tap down the, you know, the Tenacious Underdog here. I mean, hey, this is just pure old Planeswalker power here, my friends. Pure old Planeswalker power. Alright, yeah, all of our Planeswalkers get 1. That is like the most value you can get out of this Kumano. Like, seriously. The most freaking value you can get out of it. They cut down their own freaking Tenacious Underdog like crazy, man. Freaking crazy, man. Alrighty. What are you getting yourself? The Lightning Strikes. Let us see which one they're Lightning Striking. It doesn't really matter too much, as we're still, like, you know, Leyline Binding them. That is alrighty. Attack and face here. Well, in that case, you know, let's get rid of this Phoenix chick here. I want my Teferi. I really do. The Sphinx. Super nice. I cannot spend this mana for anything else. That is a little bit annoying. But it's still alrighty. It is still absolutely alrighty. The Leyline Binding, please. I don't need another kArN. Pay 1. We're going to full control because I really want him to use this one. Okay. Submit. Put it in my hand. Alrighty. Now we're untapping this. Perfect. No creature. Land. There you go. Oh my lord. Like seriously? This is just freaking amazing. Just freaking amazing. Look at these going ham. Just look at them going ham. It is beautiful. It is freaking beautiful. And then we have the Sphinx, you know? And the Sphinx will like to close the deal. And stuff like that. Alrighty. Unless they have another cut down, they're pretty screwed here. I mean, hey. I mean, hey, you know? Just a meowsing. Just freaking a meowsing. We're making another token here. We're bringing down the Sphinx.
The Thron still.
Yes, bring down the Sphinx. Okay. And, artifact, creature, and Raffine's tower. Now they need to be worried. Now they need to be very, very worried here of what might come next, you know? And then very soon we will just... Oh, the Enrique Dominati. That is interesting. I have to say, I did not expect that. Did not expect it at all. Are you second the hatching, though? You are the mad lad. The freaking mad lad. Okay. So, how much do we have here? 1, 2... Wait, let me see. I do need to do the math here. If I do this... Like tapping down these. This and this. And this. Why would you... Why? Why do you want to use these Hero of Plazas? Oh! 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 Okay. I was just very confused here. Very darn freaking confused here.
Second here, second there.
I can only use it to... Okay, yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, freaking righty. So they go with the card draw here, which is absolutely fine by me. And what are they even supposed to do? Attack in? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Another Kumano. Are they keeping my planeswalkers down here? I don't like it too much. The Raffine's Tower. I mean, we are attacking in here, let's be honest. Maybe I should have... I already do have a Raffine's Tower, so it's all Raffine, you know. Nothing to worry about here. Alrighty. Is this really, like... Oh, okay. Alright. 3 lands and Vanquish the Horde. I mean, hey, you know. We're taking the one with the Vanquish the Horde. Oh, get out of here, game. Get freaking out of here. Yeah, we're choosing this pile. Now give me one darn good reason why I shouldn't. Alright, we're making another Power Stone. We are cycling this now. Alright, at least I can use it like this. That is already something, you know. The Jodah! I don't know. But bring down the Jodah. I don't have enough for the Wandering Emperor. And I really want to have enough for the Wandering Emperor here. I mean, we're kind of a control deck, and our control is like going very darn ham here. Very darn freaking ham here. Alright, they're transforming the Henrika. That is alrighty. You go ahead and do that. And then we will see how this turns out. My turn. I like that. Okay, that is 2 Jodahs. That is just 2 Jodahs here. Alrighty. Here's the Power Stone now.
Dominaria's treasures will aid us in our fight.
Don't worry.
I will be attacking in first. If they block, that is super fine by me. They do block. Perfection. Per-frickin-faction. Okay. I mean, you know, I really wanted to shiver here. And I really want my kArN's ultimate to go off. And then just destroy him with artifacts. It's going to be glorious, is what I say. Glorious! Come on, really? Really? You just have another one of those. You just do have another one of those. Disgusting. Freaking disgusting. Are you sacrificing? Okay. Okay, alright, my friend. That is fine. I don't mind at all. I really don't. I will get you. I will freaking get you. Oh, the Obnixilis. Oh, my lord.
I've conquered entire plane.
Resolve decline, man. I don't care.
Plead for mercy.
Oh, my. We don't even have anything that would trigger this right now. If we played a Jodah, what good would it do me? Not too much, to be honest. But we're just chilling here.
Every power fuels our cause.
We're just freaking chilling here. Okay.
Don't worry.
Ending the turn. Let us see what they're doing here. Like, the kArN Sylex right now doesn't do us too good, you know? And I want to, like, destroy them with my, my artifacts. It's what I want to do. Alright, we're still losing life here, decline. I mean, hey, it doesn't really matter. You know, they need, like, a lot of things to be super darn annoying here. Drawing and losing, okay. Are you attacking in? You really should, my friend. You really freaking should attack in. Come on, attack me. See what you have from that. Wandering Emperor, bam! Nobody expects the freaking Wandering Emperor. Get out of here, Freckle Cucumber. Get out of here. Okay, I mean, hey, things are okay here right now. The Liliana of the Veil. So they're really a freaking discard deck, aren't they? Freaking aren't they?
You can win. Don't overthink.
Let's discard to Vanquish the Horde. Now we freaking -7 this. And they scoop! Oh! I just got the kArN out! I just got it out! And they just scoop right away! Oh, rank up, baby! Rank up into the heavens! Oh, my planeswalkers were stronger than your planeswalkers. And people say kArN isn't good? Get out of here, everybody! Get out of here! If I remember, like the video I just did before, in the time where we did this one match, we already had like 5 matches in the other video. That is crazy, man. We're going first. I love it. I really do. Like, I mean, hey, you know, we do have all the colors for the Depopulate. And that is all that matters. We do have the Sphinx of the Clear Skies. We do have the Jodah. That we could almost play if we, like, had, you know, the Tower of Heroes or whatever. But we don't care about the Jodah too much. We'll bring it down later, you know. Just freaking later. Look at these goblins fighting each other. You should be friends, my friends. You should be friends. Alright, Boros, eh? Frickin' Boros, eh? Can we find, please, 1 land? Please, game, just 1. I mean, we're on 25 lands. Oh, it's not Boros. Are you playing my deck? Up until now, it does look like my deck. Not gonna lie. Okay, game, 1 land. Please, come on. 1 land. All I'm asking for. 1 singular frickin' land. All I want for Christmas. It is all I want for Christmas. 1 land. Nothing else. Just 1. Okay, we're attacking him with everything here. And a wedding announcement now even. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Thank you so very freaking much. Are we depopulating already? We're not. And we want to bring down the Wandering Emperor. You know, make him run into something. That's going to be alright already. Here's 2 attacks. Alrighty. They do have something. Maybe it's also the Plaza Holy Priority, you know?
I'm not overconfident. You're just underwhelming.
I will be blocking this Hopeful Initiate here. Like, there's literally no reason not to. But they have their own Wandering Emperor. Get out of here, game.
Now you've done it.
Get out of here, man. What the living heck? What the living heck? I don't like that. I really don't. Okay, that was unexpected, to say the very least. That was really unexpected, to say the very freaking least. Okay. So we're bringing down the Jodah here. We're making another samurai. And we will see what happens. Like, if I play the Teferi next turn, at least we can get the Sylex and stuff like that. So that is pretty good. Oh, my lord. Did not expect it, I have to say. I really didn't. Okay, that is annoying as heck. Not the end of the world annoying, but still annoying. But we do have to depopulate, so I'm not too worried, you know? Just a little bit mama hold me. The Raffine's Tower, eh? Here comes the Sylex.
With me here.
Raffine's Tower. I'm tapping you. Tapping you. And untapping the Raffine's Tower.
I've got some time tinkering to
Remember your
I mean,
drink.
I would just wipe the board here. Up until now, they don't have a multicolored permanent. So, ayo. I really couldn't care less. Like, let them play some things, you know. Let them have some fun. If they're going face here, we still have to depopulate, you know. Worst case, we still have the kArN. Oh my lord, okay. That was unexpected, to say the very least. That was very unexpected, to say the very least. Okay. But hey, I'm still fine with that, you know? I still am. They have to attack in with everything if they want to be super annoying. Oh my lord. That means I won't be able to draw a card, you monster. You freaking monster. But they're stuck on lands. I like that a lot, I have to say. And the question is, which one do they want to get rid of? They cannot get rid of both of my planeswalkers. They can't. Just can't. Gala greeters. Okay, now they can get rid of both of my planeswalkers. Now they can. The Talia. It does not matter too much to me, to be honest. Just doesn't at all, you know? Is this only green permanents? Yeah, it is only green permanents. So now we can protect one of our planeswalkers. And we will see which one they want to give me. I think it's going to be the kArN, to be the Teferi that they're going to attack. Oh my lord. Oh my sweet lord. Okay. Alright. You do that, my friend. You freaking do that. That is super good for me. I really couldn't care less.
Until next time, then.
Getting rid of everything. Now let's look at the top cards. The Sphinx, alright, yeah, why not? I don't think that they have hasty creatures, to be honest. I just don't think so. And we're bringing down the kArN next turn. So they're kind of out of creatures, you know, and we have, like, 3 Sphinxes in our hand. Is it overkill? Hey, don't you look at me. I'm not the one bringing down the 3 Sphinxes here. It wasn't me. And we're still, like, looking good here, you know? Quirion Bass Collar, okay, that is, like, a very good card to have here. And a Llanowar Speaker. Okay, once more. I'm okay with anything that's happening here right now. I really freaking am. Like, with our Sphinxes, we're just good, you know? We're just looking good. Nothing to worry about at all.
We've got the edge in this.
This is
fight.
just freaking amazing. This is just literally freaking amazing. Okay, here comes a Timeless Lotus. We're untapping it. Tapping this creature here and untapping this land.
give me a moment. Or a few.
Should be enough, right? No, it isn't enough. Okay, okay, it isn't enough. But we're still fine, you know? If they want to attack my Teferi here, that is fine by me. I still have so many Sphinxes. It's going to be glorious. It is going to be freaking glorious. And we still have the kArN, and we can use it, you know, to look at 5 cards and stuff. Oh, it's going to be good. If we ever find another Teferi, we're going to be gloriously good. I say glorious a lot because it is glorious. Trust me, It is just glorious. They have 4 lands here. What are they ever going to do, you know? We could even protect this Sphinx. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to protect the Teferi here. Like, look at all the mana we can get, you know? Look at all the freaking mana we can get here. And I can just, like, search for another board wipe with the kArN. It's going to be so good. It's just going to be so good. What are they ever going to do, man? What are they ever going to do? Oh my, the Ajani.
There is a place for all
Well, that's
of
a
you.
land.
Welcome.
That is a land. Oh my god. This freaking disgusting. Just disgusting. Okay. So we're playing the Depopulate here. And meowsing. They get nothing. Good day to you, sir. Are we doing it like this? Oh, this is just my dream, man. This is just my freaking dream. I love everything about this so much. Just so freaking much. Okay, here comes the kArN. And we will, like, create a tap Power Stone. There's literally no reason not to. Okay, here we go, my friend. Your freaking go, my friend. Oh, I don't think they have a Depopulate. Let's be honest. I don't think they do. I just don't think they do. Oh, they got a King Darien. Oh, no. Not the King Darien, please. Don't. The horror. The horror. Oh, no. Okay, well, that's a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. We still have things to do, you know. We still have freaking things to do. I'm okay with everything here. Still for now, you know. Another Teferi.
The people.
So can we still Z here? We can still Z here. Okay. So I'm attacking in first. Now they will give me like 4 to 5 cards. It's only 4. Alright, what did we get here? Well, that ain't too much. Just ain't good at all. Just not at all. Alright. But we still do have the Timeless Lotus here to look at more cards, you know? I'm getting myself this pile because I do have another Teferi in hand. Nothing to worry about now. Using this. Wait, cancel.
And some think time only flows in one direction.
I just want to be certain to look at, you know, the right amount of cards here. So, now we do have how much? That is 5. That is 11. Just, you know, good old 11 mana. Let's make it 12. And, what are we getting ourselves here? Leyline Binding is good. I like the Leyline Binding. And we're binding this sucker right away. Yes, yes, we are. Okay, and playing another Sphinx. Just because we can. Just because we can. Oh my lord, this deck is so... Chef's kiss delicious, man. Chef's freaking kiss delicious. I love everything about it. I really freaking do. So, look at your cards, man. Look at your cards. I don't mind if you do that. Oh, it's a welcoming vampire. I can tap that down, no worries at all.
Harmony.
I mean, hey, just, you know, a good old look at the top 10 cards of your library. Why not? Why the freaking heck not? We don't even need the Sylex, you know, we don't even need it. This will come in as a 3-4, so yeah, you won't draw cards with it. Just saying it as it is, you know? Just saying it as it
Remember
is.
your training.
And they skip! Get out of here, man! Oh, this deck is so good, man! kArN, my friends, kArN! This was just so darn delicious. Oh my lord. This deck is so insanely awesome. I cannot put in words on how much I love it. I really have to say. Opponent's going first. That is no problem. for now. As long as we find like one more land, and even if we don't, we can like bring down the kArN, you know? Oh, we even have the kArN, the Teferi. We even have the Jaya this time. The Teferi Negotiator. Fiery? Is it fiery or is it fiery? My friends, you have to tell me. I don't know how you want to tell me. Well, just like, you know, if it's fiery, just spell it with a double E. If it's fiery, just spell it as fire. But I think it is fiery. Alright. Well, the Depopulate here is also pretty darn nice. All we need is like one more white source and we're good, you know. We're pretty darn good. But we will get there, don't you worry. Alrighty, mono red, no problem. I don't mind for now. The Teferi will help me, you know. Oh, there is the Jetmir's garden. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Depending on what they do here, I would just go with the temporary lockdown. Well, yeah, 100%. 100% temporary lockdown here. They're not even chilling. Not even freaking chilling. Okay. And then they will buy us a turn to, like, you know, play another land and get down to one ring emperor or whatever. Like, we're so super friends now. We're 1,000,000% freaking super friends. Your polar ring! Shake it like a polar ring! Yeah, look at my temporary lockdown. Oh no, not the Kumano! Everything but dead! Okay. So we're chilling here for now. Like, once more, we do have the One Ring Emperor to gain some life back. We do have the Depopulate. We do have all the shebang. Oh! Okay. Alright. Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's absolutely fine. What you doing here, my friend? Are you attacking in? Are you attacking in? Are you doing it? Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. I don't mind, you know. I really don't mind. What are you doing? Okay. Just okay. Alright. That was only a little bit confusing, you know. Only slightly confusing. We do have the Xander's Lounge down already, so we can play another Jetmir's Garden here. And now we're just chilling. Bringing down the Wandering Emperor. Exiling their creature, you know. And then we still do have the freaking Depopulate here for later. And we will use it, don't you think we won't? Don't you? Oh my lord, they're Boros! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, I did not expect that in the slightest. Like, seriously, not in the slightest. Alright, so we're getting rid of their little Sunrise Cavalier here. We're going down to 8. Oh, 7, yeah, 7, right. I know math. I do know math, okay? Leave Maloney alone. So, can we do two things here? No, we sadly can't. But we can still depopulate. Okay.
Show them how we greet
So, I mean, hey, you know, that was like very nice for them up until now, not gonna lie. kArN Sylex? You're playing a kArN Sylex? Why? Why are you playing a kArN Sylex in this deck? Like, please tell me why. Please. Please tell me why. Alright. We're making a little monk here. We're getting down the counter. I'm playing the land so we can, like, cycle the Xander's Lounge. We don't need it. If they want to pay 0 here, go ahead. Pay 0. I don't mind at all. Like, what the heck? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm utterly confused. Oh, they can get rid of the temporary lockdown, though. If they want to. They can do that. So that is pretty darn good. Not gonna lie. What are we getting here?
I improvise
Sphinx is
better
just
than most people
super
plan.
Sphinx is just super darn good. The thing is, though, if they want to get rid of my temporary lockdown, they're also losing their Brutal Cathar. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and lose your Brutal Cathar. There's a letter coming down below my door, and I can't read it because of the way like the letter. Oh my lord, it's so funny. So good. So good. Yeah, I would like that. Tortellini are ready for my mouth. Thank you. I will take those tortellini. I will absolutely take those tortellini. Okay. So our opponent is just doing weird things here. I like that. I really do. And we are first and foremost attacking in there. Okay. So they will have to take a tough choice here. Make a tough freaking choice, you know? Just the toughest of all choices. Because we have revealed a lot of things here. Oh, and I can get rid of this kArN Sylex. That is super nice. I like that. I really do. So this gives them 2 counters, right? Yeah, it does. It still ain't enough. Oh, Boros. Oh, Boros with the kArN Sylex. Like, what is this tech? What is this technology? I don't understand. Boros with the kArN Sylex, man. Unreal. So, yeah, I'm choosing this pile. Of course I'm choosing this pile. Do I have enough to kick everything? I do. Pushed the wrong button.
Round 2. Just let
I
me
pushed
catch
the
my
wrong
breath.
button. Oh my lord! How did I push the? I'm so bad at. I pushed the wrong button, man. I just pushed the wrong freaking button, man. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Oh my lord. I literally can't believe it. I just can't believe what I just did, man. Oh my god. Oh my sweet lord. Okay, the Thundering Raiju coming up. That is alright. That is, you can have that. You can have the Thundering Raiju. Oh my lord. That was so good. I loved every single thing about it. I really did. Love every single thing about it. It was glorious. It was darn freaking glorious. Oh my god. Okay, so first and foremost, we're using the kArN ability here this time. Now, yeah, the Wandering Emperor is nice. I like that. Thank you very freaking much. Now we are attacking in. I still cannot believe it, man. I still am in like another disbelief that I just destroyed my own freaking planeswalkers here. I should have just kicked, you know. Why did I not kick? I don't know. I really don't know. I messed up. I finally had the opportunity to do it and I just messed up. That was just glorious. Oh, so glorious. Get out of here, Malone. Get freaking out of here. Oh, God. Yeah, I want this pile. I don't need the Wandering Emperor anymore. I really don't. Did I already play a land? I didn't. Okay. Beautiful. Freaking beautiful. Just freaking beautiful, man.
It's just as delightful as speeding things up.
Oh, I'm still so happy about what just happened. I shouldn't be happy about it, but I absolutely am. So they could still destroy us if they have 2 burn spells here. That is just what is up. That is just what is up. If they do have 2 burn spells here, we're still dead. Well, we will see. I mean, the Teferi gives us life. That is good. That is precious. If they play a creature, they're like, out of here, you know? Oh, my lord. I'm so like, what the heck did I just do? Like, what the heck did I just freaking do, man? Why are they playing Italia? Well, I mean, it's logical. I would play Italia as well here. I really would. Oh, my god. This is 3. This is 6. Okay. Read Leyline of Binding this. What are you doing here? Stop looking at my things. I don't like that. I really don't. They could still have, like, you know, a shock and stuff like that in hand. Yeah, look at your own Talia. Like, bringing up the cost of the Angel Fire Ignition. Why did I not kick? What is wrong with me? What is freaking wrong with me? Oh my gosh. So come on, do something. I will be getting rid of this Talia. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Okay. So here's the Jodah now. Now we will be attacking in. Let us see what they give us here. This is still one of the best things that I have ever done. Ever in my entire life. Okay, I choose this pile. Thank you very much. Thank you very freaking much. Now, we don't have an artifact to untap. We are untapping this, and we're untapping this.
Don't worry.
And, they scoop! They just scoop! Boros, got freaking out of here! Get out of here, Boros! Oh my lord, I can misplay, I can click the wrong things. No worries! I still got them all, man, undefeated. You come into my house, don't forget to take off your shoes, because all you're gonna see is defeat, the cream of the crop. I just had some pasta with pesto. Pesto pasta. And it was amazingly good. I'm feeling way better now. We're going first. I mean, hey. If we're up against a creature-based deck, which most probably are, we're looking pretty darn freaking good here. Pretty darn good. If we aren't, we're looking pretty darn bad here. You know, there must be a reason for this. Either the game loves us, or the game hates us, and then hey, nothing we can do about it. So we do have the 2 Leyline Bindings, which will be coming down as 1 mana Leyline Bindings the moment we hit our second land drop. It's just plain disgusting. Plain freaking disgusting is all I can say here. Alright, Vermora. Come on, show me what you got. Alrighty, I don't like that, but hey, you know, what am I supposed to do about it? We're chilling. Like, we can bring this in for nothing? Okay. Why should I? Why freaking should I? This is just like, this was a mistake. This card is seriously a mistake. I cannot put it in any other words. It is just a mistake. Alrighty. So right now we're chilling. We're not up against a creature-based deck, which is a little bit bad, you know. Case in point, the game lost us. Come on, Vermora. Come on. What are you doing? I know. You saw my name. You saw my avatar. You know, it was the master of Mono Black coming in your house, but I'm not even playing Mono Black today. And I still got you to scoop? Get out of here. I mean, you know, the good thing is that we can at least do 5 games. We're up against Roydy Piper. Opponent's going first. That is no problem. We're a control deck. We don't mind that too much. The Runic Shot is pretty tasty here. Alrighty. If they're not doing anything, I'm not doing anything either. You know, just nothing. You can go ahead, shoot my face. You do that, you do that. The thrill of possibility. Discarding a thrill of possibility. I'm very curious at what we're up against here. Very darn freaking curious. I mean, hey, you know, this sucker right here doesn't concern me too much. A little bit, but not too much. Am I getting rid of? Yes, I am. I am getting rid of it now. Just right away. Okay. Whatever they do, I don't like it. I don't want them to have anything, you know? Just nothing, I tell you. Nothing. Are they a counterspell player? We will have to find out. The Puppet Stitcher. Oh my lord. Well, I mean, at least we know that they're not a counterspell player, you know? That is already something. You get tapped and this one gets untapped. And now we just destroyed right away. Okay, so if we draw another land, we're super good, because then we can bring down the Jodah right away. Well, we didn't draw another land, but it doesn't really matter too much. Well, we don't have any green right now. But that is still alright. We're still trying. We're still trying. If they want to counterspell this, that is fine. Our Teferi is growing big and strong here. And we like our Teferi big and strong. What are you doing? Returning the Leyline Binding to my hand? Okay. We do. Freaking do it. Now they want to sacrifice this? Okay. Hey, it's a 2-for-1. You know, it is a 2-for-1. That is absolutely fine by me. Abso-freaking-lutely fine by me. You know what? It's also nice combo Teferi with 1 Ring Emperor. Yes, yes it is. Okay. But we don't have any red here, do we? No, we don't. Well, in that case, let's just do this. And just wait. Just freaking wait. Okay. So we can bring down the Wandering Emperor next turn. Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. Alright, do you look at the top cards? That is not the worst thing to happen to me. Oh, you have 2 of those. Yeah, I mean, hey. Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's fine. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Beautiful, is it? So you need like a lot of things happening here right now. And I want to see if you do have them happening, you know? If you don't, well, that's going to be glorious for us. Maybe they scoop here? They don't? Also, I heard that sound bug is back. Like, what is up with that?
You'll be safe.
What is up with that? Freaking sound bug. Why? Why do you have to be back? I don't like that. I really don't. Chill. What are you doing here, my friend? Oh, the Geist Wave. Okay. Interesting. Pretty darn freaking interesting. I have to say, I did not expect that in the slightest. Nah-uh. No way, Jose, I did expect that. That was pretty darn good, and also once more, Shuffler is fine. You know, 2 Geist Wave, 2 Impulse, 2 Thrill of Possibility. Everything is bueno here. Everything is freaking bueno. Oh, here comes a counterspell. No counterspell. Oh my lord. Am I digging for a land here? I actually am digging for a land here. I need it. I need that land. And here it is, the land. Okay. The Raffine's Tower is like the last... Oh no, it wasn't. What was the other one? Jetmir's Garden? Oh, that would have been the one. That would have been the one. I fear my Teferi so much, man. I really don't understand why. There's worse things to be worried about, my friend. Worse things to be freaking worried about than a Teferi, you know? Oh, that is your 3rd. Okay. Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's absolutely fine. Nothing to see here. Nothing to freaking see here. Okay, we're putting out a counter. Hello, counter. It doesn't look like they have anything here. I like that. So let's bring down the Sphinx. Now I'm bringing down the kArN. Oh, you do have something. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Pretty darn freaking interesting. We'll be bringing down the Sphinx next turn with a, what is this? Oh, they do have the Jaya! They have the Jaya! Oh, that is so cool, man. But you know, no cigar for your. No cigar for your. I mean, I can just, you know. Attack it like this. Of course, of course. Make this one a little bit bigger. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen here? Let's just be a little bit annoying here. Just a little bit, you know, just slightly. Just freaking slightly annoying. The Puppet Stitcher number 2. Alright. Okay. Like, once more, I really don't care about anything that you're doing here. Like, literally freaking nothing. Sanders Lounge, you're up. The Sphinx comes down. And we're getting rid of the Jaya. Really, Jaya. You're really bringing down a Jaya here. Okay, and we are attacking with this. Like, what are you going to do? Block with everything? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't really think so. So, next turn we will get ourselves, like, the Sylex, which is good, you know. It is pretty much alright. Okay. And don't worry about the prowess too much. Like, come on, like, Shuffler. What are you doing, Shuffler? What are you doing? What does this do? Okay. That is pretty good. Not gonna lie. It is pretty darn good. But we will see what they're doing here. Oh, they enlist. They enlist. Okay. What is this? A Thrill of Possibility number 4? No worries here at all. None so ever. I don't mind it at all. You know, just not at all. I will be blocking with the Sphinx. If they really want to do something here, they have to pay a lot of mana for it. And I like that. I really freaking do like that. So, we will be getting the Sylex, you know? That is pretty darn tasty. And we do have the Leyline Binding as well here now. Go ahead and play the Jaya. Here's the Sylex now. Yes. Good. Real good.
1,000 years and they never learn not to mess with me.
What are we getting here? Oh, the Leyline Binding. Yeah, don't mind me if I do. Don't mind me at all, you know, it's okay. I like that, I really do. So, now we're putting down a counter onto our little Jodah here. Or are we? Now it's, oh my lord, they just scoop! We had him with creatures now even. Oh, get out of here, everybody. For the freaking, five to freaking, oh man. I am unstoppable. I am the immovable object and the hard place at the same time. And you are just a little pea in between getting smashed in the clutches of MTG freaking Malone. Get out of here. I told you kArN is freaking amazing, and whoever tells you anything else can just get out of here. I mean, hey, we did never get to the ultimate for none of our planeswalkers, but that is still alright. I messed up the Temporal Firestorm, oh my lord, I just misclicked. Those are the kind of mistakes that you make once in your life. Once in your life, and then never again. But I must say, it amused me a lot. It really did. Like, it was like super freaking funny, you know? And I've seen the Sphinx together with the Teferi. That is just very, very darn freaking amazing. The Jodah maybe not that much needed. I have to say, if I would have to cut one thing in this whole deck, it would be the Jodah first. Just so you know. If you're wondering what you want to cut, and you're still here, cut the Jodah, put in something else, like maybe more card draw, maybe more removal. We will see. We will see. As I said, this was only version 1.0, and there's still a lot of things that we will be able to freaking do. So yeah, if you are still here, first of all, thank you very freaking much for watching the whole freaking video. I appreciate it a lot. Please let me know by putting down a little Malone living legacy. I would love that, because I am a legend in my own time. I am the legendary master of mono freaking black. I had to say it because it was a legend stack. And hey, a special thanks goes out to everybody on this beautiful freaking list. If you are on this list, thank you very freaking much. If you want to be on this list and help me keep the lights on here and ice head on here at MTG Malone's, you can just check out the Patreon and the membership below every single video. But hey, if you don't have any hard-earned cash to share, please don't you worry about it. There's other ways to support the channel, like subscribing. It is free. You can share the video with a friend and leave a like. That would help me out a freaking lot. And remember that if you are waking up tomorrow morning and see the beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.